Good evening. So I wanted to share the main points of a dream that I had last night. So in the dream, I was pulled over by police. They asked me for my cell phone. I gave it to them without questioning. And this officer was with his partner. His partner reached for the other officer that asked me for my phone. He reached for his gun. He fumbled it, dropped it. And I was just sitting in shock, like, what just happened? Like, he was really trying to shoot me? And then I just took off running. I left my kids in the car. I took off running through a restaurant. This officer was chasing me, shot everybody in the restaurant trying to get to me. I'm running across the parking lot. As I'm running across the parking lot, I'm screaming for somebody to help, and no one was helping me. So I'm running. Then the dream shifted, and I saw my friend. I was sitting with her, talking to her. I don't know about what. She opened up the Bible. The Bible was opened up, and she pointed to a verse in Psalms, but I couldn't see what specific verse it was. Then the dream went back, and I was still running from these officers. They were chasing me, and I was trying to wake myself up, but I heard a real faint voice say, "It's not time for you to wake up yet." I believe that was the voice of God, just a calm voice. I wasn't afraid. So I went back in the dream, and I lifted my hands up, and I was like, "God, I need your help. I need your help. I give the situation in your hands, Lord. Send help, send help." And then two men out of nowhere came and tackled those police officers, and I was able to escape. Now, I shared this dream on the 5:30 a.m. prayer line that I get on. I'll share the information in the comment section. And the feedback I got from it was, I was just under a lot of pressure. Like in real life, I am in a lot of pressure because I was trying to make a medical decision for my children, and I was trying to go off of my own decision instead of giving it to God. And then somebody else came on, and they were talking about they were led to Psalms 32. So I decided to go look at Psalms 32, and verse 6 through 8 stood out to me. It says, "Therefore let all the faithful pray to you while you may be found. Surely the rising of the mighty waters will not reach them. You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye." That relates to that dream so much. So it was not a coincidence. I do not believe it was a coincidence for her to read that specific for reading Psalms 32. And those that stood out to me, 6 through 8 stood out because it made so much sense with my dream. It's just the part that says, "You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance." I had to cry out to the Lord. And only because he sent that help, I was able to be delivered out of that. That dream was showing the enemy's just trying to kill me. He's trying to take me down, even for doing these videos and the way I changed my life and trying to tell people the way they should go or show them the way they should go, tell them about Christ. He's trying to take me out, but God got me. God has me. And that dream was just like a wake-up call. Like, don't lose faith. Like, whatever you're going through, give it to God. Cast your cares on God because he loves you. He cares for you. That's what I have to keep implanted in my head. I don't need to be stressing about anything when I can just give it over to God. Why stress about it? Because he will help me. We don't do anything on our own, ever. It's only God who approves for things to be done or for things to come to pass. Yes, the words we say has weight to it, but it's God that allows it to be carried out. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for tuning in.